In this video, we'll go through exam questions that cover the criteria: recognize simple fractions, halves, quarters, and tenths of whole numbers and shapes. You can locate the questions on the mathsmath.com website under Entry 2. The questions come from different exam boards. We'll start with the non-calculated questions and then we'll move to the calculated questions. Here is the first one. Daisy buys a pizza for lunch. She eats this much. What fraction of the pizza does Daisy eat? So, if you look carefully, that is a quarter. So it's one slice out of the 4. John has 10 cartons of juice. 4 of the cartons are orange juice. John thinks half of the cartons are orange juice. Is he correct? Give a reason for your answer. So there are 10 cartons of juice. Half will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that's not the case because only 4 of the cartons are orange juice. So is it correct? No. Half is cartons. What fraction of this shape is shaded? So we've got 1, 2, 3 out of 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's 3/10 shaded. A woman needs to give her dog 2 whole tablets and a half a tablet with his food. She has these tablets. So we've got A, that's just half. B is 1 and a half. C is 2 and a quarter. D is 2 and a half. So which of these groups of tablets should she give the dog? Tick 1, that's D. We now move into calculated questions. Alex has a full tank of petrol on Monday. The diagram shows his petrol gauge on Friday. What fraction of the petrol is left? So we have full, here is half. This is half of half, which is a quarter. A quarter is left. So we'll write that here. Kevin checks all of the computers. 3/4 of them are still on. Tick the computers to show the correct number that are still on. So we've got 4 of them. So if we split this into quarters, then we have 1, 2, 3. So 3/4, that would be 3 out of the 4. So we can just tick 3 of them, any 3. Doesn't have to be these 3. As long as you tick 3 of them, you've answered it correctly. Jay makes a carrot cake. He cuts the cake into 10 slices. Jay eats 1 slice. What fraction of the cake does Jay eat? So he eats 1 out of the 10. So that's 1/10 that he's eaten. Lee has 12 buckets. He fills 1/4 of the buckets with water. Tick the buckets to show the correct number that Lee fills. So 1/4, that means splitting these into 4 parts. So I could tick any 3. 1, 2, 3. That represents 1/4 of all the buckets. You could do 12 divided by 4 to give us 3. The price of the planter is £90. The shop has this special offer. 1/10 off the price of planters today. How much money will the customer get off the price of the planter today? So we're working out 1/10 of 90. One-tenth, that means splitting the whole thing into 10 equal parts and taking one of them. So a tenth will look like this. You don't need to do the drawing, it's just here to help you understand what we're doing. So I'm going to do 90 divided by 10, so it gives me what one of these slices is worth, what a tenth is worth. So 90 divided by 10 gives us 9. So that's £9 off. What fraction of the circle is coloured in grey? So that is 1 part out of the 4. So a quarter is coloured in grey. A man looks at goods in the airport shop. A case is in a sale. In the sale, all cases are half the price shown. What is the price of the case in the sale? So it's 38. We're going to work out half of 38. So 38 divided by 2 should give us half. And that's 19. So £19. Michael and 3 friends buy a pizza to share. So it's Michael and 3 friends. So that's 4 of them. 4 friends. They cut it into equal slices. What fraction of the pizza does each person get? So if you cut the pizza into 4 equal slices, one of them will be a quarter. So each person gets a quarter of the pizza. And this is the end of the questions.